This the second item today is in response to the request by some of the press yesterday on the local government elections. So, as I promised, I would straight on it today, and I keep my promises. So this statement is issued to everyone. Yes, I keep my promises. So, any questions? I'll just read my statement, make it easier. The Elections Commission should recognize that the local government elections has been revised in 1991 and constitutes the sole and only proper law relating to the election of local councillors. For this reason, the Penang State Government is taking a progressive, step-by-step approach towards removing all legal impediments preventing the conduct of local government elections by the Elections Commission. One of the steps that has been taken is an instruction by the Penang State Government to the Penang State Legal Advisor to issue a Gazette notification exempting local authorities in Penang from Section 15 of the Local Government Act as a precursor to seeking a court declaration to compel the Elections Commission to conduct local government elections. The EC chairman has said that he is confused by our intention to bring to the courts the issue of the state's right to ask the Elections Commission to conduct local elections to the local authorities in Penang. On 4th of March, I returned to the Elections Commission asking it to conduct local government elections, exercising the powers under Article 134 of the Federal Constitution, but the Election Commission refused. Article 134 states that federal or state law may authorize the Election Commission to conduct elections other than those referred to in Clause 1. And Clause 1 refers to federal and state elections. So here it says that federal or state law may authorize Election Commission to conduct elections other than those referred to Clause 1, which refers to parliament and state elections. So here we are talking about local government elections, which is within our right. I have also written to the Prime Minister, but no reply, and confirmed that the EC chairman wrote a long letter to me on the 23rd, explaining or repeating the claim by the federal government, Barisan Nasional, why local government elections are not possible, because Section 15 of the Local Government Act had caused the local government elections to be of no force and effect. This is the very reason why we have issued a Gazette notification exempting Section 15 from being authorized or from being enforced in Penang. So clearly the Local Government Elections Act authorizes the EC to conduct local government elections in Malaysia. It is therefore perplexing that the EC chairman continues to refuse to conduct local government elections in Penang. As the Elections Commission is the only legal authority that has the power to conduct local government elections, the Penang State Government has no choice but to seek a court declaration to compel the Elections Commission to abide and obey the Penang State Government's directives. Okay, any questions on that? I think I have answered the points raised by the EC chairman when he came to Penang 3 days ago, or 2 days ago rather. Yes?
He had asserted that if Selangor and Penang so desire to continue with their wish to have local government elections, they can do it by themselves without the involvement of the EC.
Then we are going against the law, because the Local Government Elections Act is still in force, and it is very clear that the only legal authority that can conduct elections is Elections Commission. Now we talk about upholding the law. Let us not break the law, because if we do it, then there is no legal force, and I'm not going to jeopardize the legality of the councillors so selected, because then decisions made can be questioned in court. I don't think this is a risk I will take. After all, we have always stated that the local government elections are still valid and enforced. I think we have to practice what we preach. We got to comply with what we have asserted and stated. 所以我刚才讲说，尽管我们说有这个地方政府选举法令，我们讲到做到， 尽管还是合法，还是有效的话，我们应该遵守，我们应该守法，就是要选举委员会来主持这个地方政府选举，来服从滨州政府的指示，在马来西亚宪法113条4的权利之下，指示选举委员会要主持地方政府选举。如果不听从的话，这样我们没有选择之下要去法庭，叫法庭下判，因为他说第15条文地方政府法令已经有效他就不能够举行选举，因为这第15条文是说这条法令没有效，可是我们已经把它作废掉，尽管是已经把它作废成为无效，他们就没有任何障碍举行地方政府选举。OK?
So what happened to the Section 15?
Come again?
What happened to the Section 15?
What?
Is it gazetted already?
No, we are in the process of re-gazetting. Yeah, it takes some time. You know, you got to publish a gazette. It takes some time. We'll let you know when it's gazetted. We'll show you the gazette. Okay.
Is there no other way to go around it? No other way?
This is the legal advice we got from Tommy Thomas.
For example, instead of conducting elections, you could actually ask maybe maybe NGOs to actually do their own election and then give you the names.
They're appointed.
Yeah, then you can appoint them.
No, let's have a proper.
This is the way of
No. Let's have a proper election. So I think we have also sought legal advice.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Thomas has also given his legal opinion. So I think we are the government. We cannot mind that. So some of these NGOs, when they make the suggestion, they can mind make suggestions. We cannot mind. So I would suggest that we follow the proper advice given by Tommy Thomas, and he's a constitutional lawyer. So I think let us follow his learned opinion. Actually, it's not him alone. There were 3 lawyers. One was Tommy Thomas, Malin Tias, and Yuan Po, and they have given their advice, which is as what we have stated, and they have all agreed that Tommy Thomas will be leading the application in court to seek a court declaration that EC must conduct local government elections.
I don't agree that you say it's my mind.
No, what I'm saying is that we must not.
Listen to me.
Sure. Yeah.
But the spirit of this whole thing is getting people involved. Yeah, getting people involved and getting people to decide who should be in the council. So you don't have to go so legally towards it. You can do it this other way where NGOs and people have also talked about. Is that
let's do this properly, according to the laws as set up. Because otherwise, the whole legality may be questioned. I mean, when you are running a government, you cannot mind. So we do not want to be seen as mind. So that's why I think we sought the legal advice, and we appreciate the suggestions made, Susan. But when you are making decisions which has a legal force and impact, that should not be put at risk. Because otherwise, when the whole legality is questioned, then decisions made can also be questioned. So let us have a court declaration where everything is set up properly, yes or no. Let us go through in that manner. And since you have said that the local government elections are still in force, I think we have to abide with it. And I'm sure you know that Tommy Thomas is a learned constitutional lawyer. So he's not only in terms of legal opinion, he also feels passionately for this cause. But I think we should, since we are very engaging, we should listen to his legal opinion. Right.
Are you doing this decision also in tandem with what Selangor intends to do on local government elections?
No, I can only speak for Penang.
Penang.
I can only speak for Penang. I do not know what is Selangor's position on this.
And local government elections were already in place in the 50s and 60s until they were suspended. So what you're doing is merely rekindling what has been.
Because I remember the exact words of Tunku Abdul Rahman that with immediate haste in my previous statement. Actually, Himanshu's article in The Age was just also in refer to my previous statement, where I quoted from Tunku Abdul Rahman. With
Kit Siang had
Yes.
referred to this in
Yes,
1973.
this one, that's right. So I was just repeating what Kit Siang had said in the statement, and that was what Tunku had said. Immediately, when there's peace, you will be restored. But that was not done. So, like what you said in your article, I think probably we have come a full circle. It's only appropriate that since Penang was the first state to have locally elected councillors, maybe you will be the first state that restores locally elected councillors. But we have to do it legally.
Is there any study to structure the council? Because I know we have to tackle the legal issues properly, but how about the function and structures of
No,
the
until this question is resolved, you still have to abide with the existing laws. Is to ensure that, as I said, that you have an act that can govern the conduct and running of the local councils, and we are governed by the Local Government Act, which is a federal law. So these are some things that, some realities that we have to face. Whether we like it or not, until we are the federal government, we can amend the law, but we are governed by the existing federal laws. But here we are taking a very proactive approach. As I said, Penang is right at the forefront. And then so far we are the only state government which has said that we will seek a crowd declaration. That's why we are applying on our own. Penang is the only government that is seeking a crowd declaration. And we have also engaged a lawyer for that purpose. And as you know, the engagement of the legal counsel is at an advanced stage.